Yo, what's up everybody? This is Joshua Casper. Welcome to another review. Today we're going to check out the Ableton Live mastering racks by Singomakers. There are two packs out, so this video is going to be the first pack that came out, and the next video will be the second pack that came out. Now, if you download the pack from Loop Masters, you get quite a lot. I mean, we got the trap mastering templates here. We've got the mastering templates for Ableton Live, just native devices, which is what I'm going to be showing you here. iZotope 5. So this pack came out a while ago. So, I mean, if you have iZotope 6 or 7, it's not going to work. But they also have waves, either the AU version or the VST version. So if you have any of those, I'm guessing they're going to work the same. I don't have the waves suite or anything, and I don't have iZotope 5, so I'm not going to show you those, but seeing how my blog is kind of Ableton centered anyway, we're just going to run these Ableton Live mastering racks. So what I've done is just imported their demo tracks. Each one of the racks comes with the demo track that's unmastered. When you open up the project, it will have the track inside of it, and then on the master chain there'll be all of the plugins used, and it's already all on, so it'll be fully mastered when you first listen to it. But what I've done is just taken the master chain and wrapped it up into a group and put them on separate channels here. It works the same way, but this way is just quicker and easier for me to show you. These are starting points. These are mastered and tweaked specifically for these demo tracks. So if you have your own deep house track, you're going to have to tweak some settings to get the best sound, but it definitely saves a lot of time and gets you to where you want to be really quickly, as opposed to setting it up every time and stuff like that. And it also gives you an insight into how a professional might go about mastering their track inside Ableton Live. I'm really impressed with the packs. I use them from time to time. I mean, I've got some dedicated plugs for mastering specifically, but I think when I'm just working on a track and I need something really quick that doesn't take up a lot of CPU, dropping one of these mastering racks on the track to get the sound where it needs to be while I'm producing, I think is a great tool. And also, if you can't afford something like Ozone, this does the trick. It's going to get you a competitive sound, and they sound really nice. So let's just go ahead and test these out. What I'm going to do is audition the unmastered track, and then I'm going to turn on the mastering chain, and we'll see the difference. So here is the small room. Also, I'm not going to open up the chain themselves, because then you could just copy the chain from my computer screen here, and that wouldn't be fair to Singomakers. So sorry about that. But this is just to get an idea of how it changes the sound. So here's the drum and bass. And another note, I just wrapped the mastering chain into a group. I didn't tweak any of the settings. So for instance, on that drum and bass, it sounds almost distorted and the limiting seems to be a little bit heavy. So I would actually roll back on that if I was doing the mastering of the track. But again, I just took the mastering chain, wrapped it into a group, and put it on a channel. That's all I did with these. Here's the dubstep. Here is the quote-unquote EDM. So that's one of the better ones, in my opinion, so far. The way they have that mastering chain set up for that particular pre-master, I think sounds really nice. Let's check out the Melbourne Bounce. Check out this f***ing bounce. That one sounds pretty good too. Let's check out the new disco. Sweet, and the last one is Trap and Twerk. So there you go. Those are the 7 mastering chains that you get inside of the pack. And like I said, it comes with the iZotope and the Waves versions of these. And I stand behind this product. I think it's pretty dope. I use them. Like I already said, I use them from time to time, and maybe you will too. You can go to Loop Masters to grab these. They're not free. But if you just want, say, the trap one, I'm pretty sure you can download just the trap one. So you can micro buy. You don't need to buy the whole pack. I mean, if you're going to do it, I think the deal is definitely better if you buy them all. And that way, if you have a track, you know, maybe the EDM style rack will sound better on a trap track. You know, you got to play around with them. And of course, you always are going to have to customize and really hone in the sound for your particular track. But anyway, that's my quick review of the Singomakers mastering racks for Ableton Live, Pack 1. Let's move on to Pack 2 in the next video. Peace.